pick.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Negotiate.
800 bucks.
900.
850.
Close.
Are we doing it? It's a deal.
All right.
Score. Flying across the field feeling like that guy did in 1937.
They're the masters of the art of picking.
That's the kind of stuff you dream about.
Most of the time.
I'm going to give you $600. Nope.
American.
Danielle recently resurfaced after taking a break from the spotlight. American Pickers star Danielle Colby has exposed her bare legs and signature curves in a plunging leopard print bodysuit. Danielle, 49, stars on American Pickers alongside Mike Wolfe, Robbie Wolfe, and John Jersey Saleh. When Danielle is not steering her co-stars in the direction of picks, she is starring in burlesque shows and teaching classes. In a photo to promote her upcoming burlesque show, Danielle stunned in a leopard print bodysuit. The plunging bodysuit put her curves on full display, as she also showed off her long bare legs in the photo. Danielle topped off the sexy look with her red cape. The caption of the Instagram post read, "Welcome our headliner, the international star Danielle Colby from Iowa." The 13th Annual International Burlesque Festival 2025 is back at the Beachland Ballroom and Tavern August 7th, 8th, and 9th. Fans flooded the comments to praise the beautiful reality star, as many left heart eye emojis. The U.S. Sun previously revealed photos of Danielle's Strip-O-Rama burlesque show on Friday, October 4th at the Skylark in Rock Island, Illinois. Danielle, whose stage name Danny Diesel, hosted the show as she introduced her other dancers throughout the evening. The American Pickers star kicked off the festivities with a performance as she seductively danced to the Cypress Hill song Hits from the Bong with 2 large feathers as props. Danielle lit a joint and suggestively wafted green feathers that seemed to evoke marijuana leaves. Danielle showed off her beautiful figure in a green bejeweled corset and matching headpiece for the performance. She topped off the risque look with a ruffled see-through robe. Danielle then slowly stripped down, as she wore just marijuana leaf pasties and a matching thong towards the end of the performance. During the performance, which lasted around 6 minutes, Danielle thrusted, twerked, and more as her seduction had the crowd cheering all throughout the dance. At one point in the show, Danielle encouraged the audience to participate in a game. She had guests crumble their dollar bills and throw them at her, specifically aiming for her bare butt. Danielle yelled, "Bring me some money," as she bent over and allowed the audience to hit her booty with the bills. The TV personality reappeared online earlier this month with a new Instagram account, and she's already racked up 26K followers. Danielle marked her return by posting a photo wearing only a leopard print corset top and thong to promote a sexy burlesque show. The reality star had been absent from social media since January, when she quietly deactivated both Instagram and OnlyFans. Her return comes after a few months offline, during which time she reportedly focused on their personal life and health. In addition to her return to Instagram, she has resumed activity on OnlyFans, where she shares adult content with subscribers. Also earlier this month, Danielle posed in nothing but a pink fringe bra and diamante-encrusted string lingerie. The caption of the post read, "I've had a bit of time to practice with my pole. It feels good to revisit what I've learned from at Y.Olieta. In time it will all come back." She currently lives in Iowa with her husband, Jeremy Stutch. American Pickers is currently airing its 27th season. American Pickers star Danielle Colby is no stranger to turning heads, and her latest burlesque performance was no exception. The reality TV personality and vintage enthusiast recently set the stage on fire, flaunting her curves in a plunging leopard print bodysuit that left fans in awe. Known for her love of burlesque and her work as a performer, Colby once again proved why she's a force to be reckoned with, both on and off the screen. A daring display of confidence. Colby, who has long been open about her passion for burlesque, took to the stage in a jaw-dropping leopard print bodysuit that left little to the imagination. The sultry one-piece featured a deep plunging neckline, accentuating her curves while showcasing her toned legs and bold stage presence. With her signature confidence, she strutted, danced, and mesmerized the audience, embodying the spirit of classic burlesque with a modern twist. The 47-year-old performer has never shied away from embracing her body and sexuality, often using her platform to promote body positivity and self-love. This performance was no different, as she radiated empowerment while paying homage to the art of burlesque, a dance form rooted in self-expression, humor, and seduction. From American Pickers to burlesque queen. While many know Colby as the quick-witted, tattooed office manager on American Pickers, her off-screen life is just as fascinating. A longtime advocate for vintage fashion, pinup culture, and burlesque, she has performed under the stage name Danny Diesel for years. She even owns her own burlesque production company, Burlesque Le Moustache, where she mentors new performers and keeps the art form alive. Her transition from reality TV star to burlesque performer may seem surprising to some, but for Colby, it's always been a part of who she is. In interviews, she's spoken about how burlesque helped her reclaim her confidence after personal struggles, including divorce and body image issues. Fans react to her bold look. As expected, Colby's latest performance sent social media into a frenzy. Fans flooded her Instagram with praise, calling her ageless, stunning, and an inspiration. Many applauded her for owning her sexuality unapologetically, especially in an industry that often pressures women to conform to certain beauty standards. Danielle is proof that confidence is the sexiest thing a woman can wear, one fan commented. She's 47 and still out here slaying harder than women half her age, another wrote. Even her American Pickers co-stars, including Wolfe and Fritz, have expressed admiration for her dedication to preserving burlesque history and empowering women through performance art. Why burlesque matters to Danielle? For Colby, burlesque isn't just about the glamour, it's about history, empowerment, and storytelling. She has spent years studying the origins of burlesque, even working to preserve the legacies of iconic performers like Gypsy Rose Lee. In past interviews, she's explained that burlesque is theater, comedy, and striptease all rolled into one, and that it allows performers to celebrate their bodies without shame. In a world where women are often policed for how they dress or express themselves, Colby's unapologetic embrace of burlesque is a rebellious and refreshing statement. What's next for Danielle Colby? Between her work on American Pickers, her burlesque career, and her vintage clothing business, Colby shows no signs of slowing down. She continues to tour with her burlesque shows, host events, and advocate for body positivity. Rumors have also swirled about potential new TV projects centered around burlesque and vintage culture, something fans would undoubtedly love to see. Whether she's picking rare antiques or commanding the stage in a daring leopard print bodysuit, one thing is clear: Danielle Colby lives life on her own terms, wild, fearless, and utterly unforgettable. American Pickers star Wolfe has been praised by fans after the expensive antique he recently purchased. On Thursday, the History Channel star showed off his new vintage hood ornament to his 91,000 followers. In the clip, Robbie, 57, flaunted his rare 1926 green Studebaker. However, he mainly focused on the hood ornament that was already screwed onto the front of the vehicle, which was a silver and red airplane. Robbie showcased a vintage silver Studebaker eagle hood ornament with wings that flap worth $1,800. Never seen one this big, Robbie explained. The star then described how the product fit on the car. He said, "This is just a crazy good ornament. Look at that thing fly. Man, they built some killer stuff back then." The American Pickers star captioned his post, "Back in the brass era days and the early automotive days of America, they just built the most incredible accessories for cars. Check these two hood ornaments out, just absolutely insane. Badass." Fans flooded the comment section praising the TV personality for his cool find. "Outstanding," one wrote. Another said, "That is something." "That's sick," Robbie stated a third. "Badass," someone else mentioned. This isn't the first time Robbie dropped a pretty penny on a super vintage product. Major score. Earlier this week, the official American Pickers Facebook page shared a throwback video of a purchase between Robbie and his co-star Jersey John and a seller. During their search inside a home in Michigan, the TV stars came into contact with an old dune buggy completely drenched in dust. Robbie spoke about the vintage car. "You can't think 1960s California without beach culture. The cars at the time were getting bogged down and stuck in the sand." He then went into the history of the dune buggy before negotiating a price with the sellers, eventually agreeing on $2,600. In response to their major purchase, Robbie high-fived John. Over the last few months, many fans have been wondering when they should expect new episodes of the antique show. Robbie revealed that the American Pickers crew would return for their next season on October 15th. Final thoughts. Danielle Colby's latest burlesque appearance was a bold, sexy, and empowering showcase of her artistry. At 47, she's breaking stereotypes, proving that age is just a number and that confidence only grows stronger with time. Whether she's on American Pickers or under the spotlight, Colby remains a true original, unafraid to bear it all, in every sense of the word. For fans of burlesque, vintage culture, or just fierce women doing their thing, Danielle Colby is a must-watch icon. And if this performance is any indication, she's just getting started. Robbie Wolfe, the seasoned picker from American Pickers, has done it again, this time unearthing a rare, 98-year-old hood ornament valued at a staggering $1,800. The incredible discovery has left fans in awe, with many praising the find as outstanding and one of the best in recent memory. The hunt for hidden treasure. In the latest episode of American Pickers, Robbie Wolfe ventured into a rustic Midwest barn, rumored to house forgotten automotive relics. Known for his sharp eye and deep knowledge of Americana, Wolfe sifted through piles of dusty car parts before spotting something extraordinary, a 1920s-era hood ornament in surprisingly good condition. The piece, a figural mascot from a vintage luxury car, was crafted with intricate detailing, a hallmark of early 20th century automotive artistry. After some negotiation, Wolfe secured the rare ornament for a fraction of its worth, setting the stage for a major profit. Why this hood ornament is so valuable. Hood ornaments from the 1920s and 1930s are highly sought after by collectors for several reasons. Rarity. Many early ornaments were lost to time, damaged, or melted down for scrap metal during World War II. Artistry. Handcrafted from bronze, nickel, or even silver, these pieces were miniature works of art. Historical significance. They represent the golden age of automobile design, when cars were symbols of status and innovation. Experts confirm that Wolfe's find was a mascot from a luxury brand like Packard, Pierce Arrow, or Cadillac, making it a coveted collector's item. Fan reactions. This is why we love American Pickers. The moment Wolfe revealed the hood ornament, fans took to social media to celebrate the discovery. Now that's a pick. Robbie never disappoints. At Vintage Car Lover. How does he keep finding these gems? Unreal. At Antique Hunter. That ornament is a piece of history. $1,800 is a steal. At Classic Auto Fan. Even fellow picker Mike Wolfe chimed in, calling it one of the coolest finds this season. What's next for the rare hood ornament? While Wolfe hasn't disclosed whether he'll sell or keep the ornament, experts believe it could fetch even more at auction, especially if it's tied to a specific rare car model. One thing's for sure, Robbie Wolfe's latest discovery proves that treasures are still out there, waiting to be found by those with the passion and persistence to dig deep. Final thoughts. The thrill of the pick lives on. For fans of American Pickers, this hood ornament is a reminder of why the show remains a hit. History isn't just in museums. It's hidden in barns, garages, and junkyards across America. And with pickers like Robbie Wolfe on the case, these lost relics continue to see the light of day.